Hello, my dear students. Welcome to this lecture. So this entire series of lectures, we will be taking this particular plan. Okay, it's one of a residential building which has a ground floor, first floor, and a second floor. Okay, and we'll try to find out the quantities for our entire building. Okay, now first we'll be starting from the substructure activities where we are going to do the excavation quantity, the PCC quantities, and all. Right. So what I'm going to do is right now I'll teach you how the Excel sheet has to be prepared, and after that we'll try to take out the quantities. So whenever we try to take out the quantities, we require the structural drawings, isn't it? Now for the same building, this is a structural drawing what I have. So where you get all the footing details and all like F7, F8, and this is a complete table of that. Okay. And with the help of all these things, we'll try to take out the quantities for this entire building. So before that, if you remember, uh, we need to create a kind of Excel sheet, something like this, right? So unless and until we don't create a sheet something like this, it is very difficult for us to do the estimation. So here I'm going to teach you how it has to be done. So you might be having a Excel in your laptop. So try to open it, okay? And once you open, this is a blank sheet what you get. Now, whatever may be your project, you just need to write the details there. Like I've written it here. See, I've written the client name, then I've written the name of the work, I've written the name of the project, what is the project number, and name of the consultant. So we'll try to write the same thing here. The first is a client name. So let me write the client name here. So start from here. Okay. So CLI client name. Okay. Client name is done. So once this is done, no, this part is coming out, isn't it? You just keep your mouse here and try to drag it in this way. Okay. Keep your mouse there and drag it in this way so that you can see this particular column has been separated. Once the client name is done, what is the next thing what we have? Name of the work, right? What is the work you're supposed to do here? So right here, name of the work, or you can even leave one space there, or not an issue. So name of work, okay? Or even you can write scope of the work. Anything is okay. Then we have name of the project. What is the project name? Okay, name of project. Okay, and then the last is a project number. Since this is the first project if you're doing, so you can start with project number. You can mention it as 1. But if you're working on a consultant, I mean if you're working consultant, and when you get a lot of projects, you need to give a separate number to that, right? In that case, you can keep on giving the number like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the client name will start, I'll give a name something like this. Maybe it's a Nayak residential. Okay. Client name is, let us say, Nayak. Okay. You can give anything. Let me see what name I had given it here. Yeah, Nayak Bungalow. I'll write here client name. So the client name is, let us say, uh, Satish Nayak. Okay, this is a name what I have given. Here's a client name. What is the name of the work? So name of the work is civil and structural work. Okay, so civil and structural work. Okay. Next one is that name of the project. What is this project about? It's a ground story. I mean, it's a ground plus 2-story residential building. Residential building. Okay. Yeah, residential building. And after that, last one what you have is a project number. Since it's a first project, I'll make it as 01. Okay, done. So once all these things are done, next we need to add one more thing. What is that? That is called as name of the consultant. Okay, who is a consultant? Let us say if you are a consultant, you can even write it here, name of a consultant, or even you can do it here. Anywhere it's okay. I'll write it here, name of consultant. Okay, that is your company or whatever your company name you can write here. So I'll write here Kamath Consultants. Yeah, Kamath Consultants. Okay, done. This much thing you're done. Now it's not looking good, isn't it? You need to make it a bit colorful and the font and also look good. So what you can do, you drag entire thing in this way. Okay, come here. Now here you have a lot of different font. Okay, see if you keep it in this way, this also looks good. This looks good. I usually prefer keeping this particular thing. Okay, You can try whichever you want. Okay, this looks good. So this is what I have done. Next, we'll make this entire thing bold. If you want to make it bold, there's option here called as bold. Click on the bold. Okay, everything got bold. And now this alignment is not, it's on the side, right? I want to get it at the center now. So you select, see, whenever you want to do anything on the Excel, you just have to select everything, and you can see one option here. This is center point. Okay, the moment I do this, it will come at the center. Okay, this is how it is. If you don't want, then you can go with the this part also. This part also looks good, like client name, name of the work, name of the project, project number, and name of the consultant. What I can do is I'll yeah, it's okay, not an issue. Okay, and now this row sizes you can increase. Instead of this, I'll right click here. See, I'll keep here. I'll select everything. I'll right click. There's one option here, row height. Okay, select that. 14. Instead of that, you can keep it as 20. So now you see that space has increased, isn't it? This entire space has increased. Now it's going to look good. Okay. Then again, if you want to color this, you can do all those things. You can see here the color part. You can give a color something like this. Okay. It all depends how you want to do it. Okay. Yeah. And then again, now individually, I'm going to, this thing. I'm going to put a boxes here. I'll click everything. I'll select this column. Come here. There's one option here, isn't it? Bottom border. Click on this part, and there's something called as all border. Click on this all borders. So now you see everywhere the border has come. So in this way, you can make it wonderful. And even if you want to increase the size of like I'll select this, you can see the 11 number, isn't it? I'll increase that. Either you can select from here, or even you can click on this. See, you can click on this. So this is how it looks. Yeah, now it looks good, right? So in this way, you can try to do all these things. So once these things are done, next what you are supposed to do, we're supposed to start with the estimation work. Okay. Now you can see the same thing I've done it here, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we could have done one more thing also. I have given this thing. What is that? A column here. Otherwise, I could have done it in a single name, like client name. That Satish should have come here only. That also you can do. Like you see here, I'll not do that again. See, client name I've written Nayak Bangalore Bangalore. No, what I've done, this entire thing I've made it as a single this thing. What you call a column. Okay, you could have done in that way also, but not an issue. You can do in this way also, right? What I'm trying to tell is instead of doing this way, I'll tell you, select everything, copy, I'll paste it here. Okay, and now let me, yeah, you can select this, Control C. I'll give a space. I'll put Control, yeah, Control C. Okay, this won't work out. Let me Control C. Yeah, it will work out. Okay, I could have done in this way also. In single column, I could have written everything instead of giving a row to that. This also would have looked nice. So if you want to do that quickly, I'll do that. Okay, it will take time now, but it's okay. You can do in that way also. I'm selecting everything, and let me paste that here. Okay, and then this thing, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control. Okay, I'll write this one only, 01, and this thing. Yeah, you can see this is how it has been done. Now, if you don't want this, no, I'll delete everything. Okay, and now what I can do is I'll merge everything. I'll select this. I'll say merge at center. Let me try to do that. Okay, it won't work out. Not an issue. I'll take out all these borders again. See, now you put this border, isn't it? If I don't want that, again, you select everything in this way. This way you select everything. Okay, go back here. This option called as no borders. Select on no borders. All the borders will go now. Okay, and now I need to shift this. I'll select this. Let me say Control C, and let me go with Control V. Yeah, it works out. So again, this part I don't require. I'll delete it now. And now this, let me drag it in this way. Okay, and this border is not required. Select here, no border. Okay, even this also no border. Okay, everything is gone. Now it looks good. Now if you want, you can drag it in this way. Try to drag it, or you can increase the size. Okay, so in this way, this is how your entire thing is gonna look. Okay, looks great. So in this way, you first create such kind of report. I mean, this is how you're supposed to do it. Once this is done, next we'll start with the this part, that is a measurement sheet. Right now, whatever estimation I'm going to do, takeoff quantities, what I'm going to do, it will be a measurement sheet. We call it as a MS or measurement sheet. So let me write down that. I'll start from here. Okay, so I'll write here. Okay, this. Okay, we'll do one thing. Hmm. Yeah, now we'll start with the measurement sheet. I'll write it here, measurement. Okay, measurement sheet. So you also can do the same thing along with me. So I've written a measurement sheet here. After that, what all things I require? One is serial number. I require item description. I require unit, number of members. Then I require length. Then I require width or breadth, depth or thickness, quantity and total quantity. So this is a format you're supposed to follow. So you'll quickly note down all these things. So again, I'll start from here. So again, if you want to make this bold, what you're supposed to do, okay, see, now it's not looking good, isn't it? What I can do, I'll try to merge this much cell. I selected that. I'll go to this part called as merge at center. Okay, now what has happened? This entire row has become, I was saying, one single row. Okay, I mean, this entire thing has become one single column. Now I'll select on that. I can make it bold. I can increase the size of that. Okay, and now if you want to change the font, you can keep it this measurement sheet or whatever you want. No, you can follow that. This looks good. Okay, I'll keep it as measurement sheet. Okay, it's looking good. And then if you want to give a kind of a color, you can give it something like this. It all depends on you what kind of arrangements you're supposed to do. Measurement sheet. And then if you want to give a border to this, select here and click on this. There's one option which is called as thick outside border. Click on that. Now it looks good. Now if you want to change the color of this measurement sheet, click on that. You can see this A, and here you can make it as a red color measurement sheet, yellow or whatever. I'll make it as yellow color and let me increase the font. Yeah, this looks great. Okay, fine. Now we'll start from here. What is the first thing? Serial number. Okay, serial number. Then we have item description. Item description. Then we have units. So this will do in this way. Then we have units. Okay. After that, number of members. See, you can follow anything. If you're following something else other than what I've written, you can even follow that, not an issue. But this is a standard format, what you can follow. Okay. There's no hard and fast rule that you have to follow the same thing what I'm giving. Number of members. Then comes your length. Then comes your length. Yeah, LENG, length. So always the length, you mention what is the unit you're supposed to follow. You're following the meter part, so I'm writing meter there. Okay. Then I require width. So again, width, sometimes we use the word width, sometimes we use the word depth, not sorry, breadth. Okay. So you write both the things, so there is no confusion. And now see, now what has happened? This has come outside, isn't it? Come here, select this and then drag it. Again, you write the unit here, open the bracket, write meter and close the bracket. Okay, this looks good. Again, increase that size. Then the next one is depth. Again, depth or thickness, because if you're doing it for the column, it will be a depth. But if it for PCC thickness and all, it will be thickness. So I'll write both thickness also. Again, that will be in meter or mm. But here we'll write in meter only. Okay. So again, this okay, thickness, and this you keep it as capital meter. Done. And then the last part is quantity and total quantity. So quantity is for the single unit. Okay, quantity means for the single unit. quantity. So quantity will be, okay, quantity. And then the last one is a total quantity. Total quantity. Quantity. So once you prepare this, no, it's enough. Okay. Initially, it will take some time, but it's okay. So done. Now it's not looking so great, isn't it? Even though you have done it, it's not looking great. Now you can try to decorate it. How do you try to decorate that? Again, very simple. Select everything first. Once you selected, try to make it bold since it's a heading. Then come here. You can increase the, you can keep the font the way you want. Again, I'll go with this. Yeah, this looks good. I'll go with this Arial Unicode MS. You can go with anything. I'll go with this. Okay. And now you see this part again. I need to, yeah, drag it, quantity and total. Now it's looking good. Again, you see everything is not at the center, isn't it? This one is at the left. This is at the left and all. So now let me bring everything at the center. I selected everything. Again, there's one option here called as center. Click on the center. Now you can see everything has come at the center. Again, we'll increase the size of this so that it looks good. Now you see the moment I'm increasing the size, no, everything is disappearing, isn't it? It's going inside. So you have two options. One option is you can increase the row height. Otherwise, you select this. There's one option here called as wrap text. You can see it here, wrap text. Actually, what happened, you see, I'll select everything. I'll decrease the size now. When I'm decreasing the size, everything is coming in a single line. But when I'm increasing the size, what is happening? Everything is going inside the column. So what if such things happen, is select everything, and there's one option here called as wrap text. Click on that. So now you can see how it has come. So this way you can try to keep it. Now again, this is not looking good. Try to drag it so it will come in a single unit. Try to drag it, it will come in a single unit. Again, try to drag it, it will come in a single. Now everything looks good. Now again, click on that and try to make it center. It's already at the center. Yeah, now it's okay, right? This looks good. If you don't want to do it in this way, no problem. You can even select this, this thing you do, and then let me try to increase the row height here. Row height, already it has gone to 23. What will happen if I do 30? No, it won't work out. Okay, so that is the only option that you have to go for the wrap text. Else, otherwise you decrease the size or you can do the wrap text. Okay, I'll keep it in this way only. It looks great. So once this is done, we'll give a border to everything. I'll select this, and you can see this part come here. There's one option here, thick outside box. So in this, what will happen? Only the outside part will get a border, whereas this inside we are not getting any border. So again, click everything, select. There's one option here called as all borders. Click on all borders. Now what has happened? Everywhere the border has come, isn't it? This looks good. Now you can do one more thing, because anyhow, entire thing we are going to, okay, we'll do that later, not an issue. Okay, this much is understood. Whatever I had done it here, no, the same thing you can see, everything has been replicated, right? So this is a basic sheet that you're supposed to follow. And after this, we'll try to do out all the quantities one by one. We'll start with the excavation, the PCC, and all those things, right? And this part you can increase a bit, so that because I need to write it later, the earthquake excavation and all. So you can increase the size of this, okay? Yeah, rest all things good. This much, and this part you can bring at the center now because it has gone to the corner. What you can do, select this. Again, you say this part, this, I'll bring it at the center. What I can do is, yeah, I'll select this. I'll bring at the center this part, okay? Let me try. Yeah, I brought at the center. I can keep it here. I can keep it at the center also. Yeah, now it's okay. But this entire thing is not required. I'll change the color. I'll put the color black to, this white looks no fill. We'll go with no fill. No fill means no color will come. And now it's okay. Again, this, let me unmerge it. If I want, I can, okay. Okay, no problem. We'll keep it in this way. Not an issue. Okay, this looks good. Okay, okay, this fine. Measurement sheet, and this part is looking great. So I hope up to here you are able to understand how this Excel sheet has to be prepared. Try to prepare up to here. And from the next lecture, we'll try to do all these excavation quantities one by one. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed my lecture up to here. We'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.